Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pants less from the kickoff to the final whistle flow. We'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With the laugh and the cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise the road, from sideline jokes to post-match tales, all the big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer. Yeah!
Wasted Water Sports, ahoy! Welcome back. Game number 2 in this triple header of Rugby Union Internationals tonight. We just witnessed a great game between the All Blacks and England. All Blacks holding on for a 1-point victory. Tense match, hoping for another good one here as Wales venture to Australia to take on the Wallabies. A new era for the Wallabies. We just saw All Blacks, new coach, some new faces, getting off to a winning start. Can the Wallabies do the same? New coach, some new faces. I mean, I've backed Wales, so... Malcolm, ahoy there. Michelle Hayes, ahoy. And Scrambled Eggs, ahoy there, mate. A big cheers to Scrambled Eggs, by the way. We raise our steins to the Scrambled Eggs. Puts up with a lot in the chat room there. Max Hayes, ahoy there. Welcome along. Teams getting ready to come out onto the field for this one. Wallabies versus Wales. And I can tell you, around the grounds in the NRL, the Manly Sea Eagles are leading early against the North Queensland Cowboys. 6-0. About 12 minutes gone in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that. Even though we're covering the Rugby Union here tonight, right there under my face, I'm keeping an eye on the Rugby League scoreboard as well. So that'll be there throughout the course of the night. Before we get too far into this, though, a special shout out to our Wasted World of Sports All-Stars. We've got a jam-packed squad there on the Wasted World of Sports All-Stars team. So thank you very much to each and every one of you there on the Waste of World of Sports All-Stars. Supporting the channel, as I always say, not expected, but very much appreciated. Some long-term members there. If you would like to get your name and the jersey of your favorite team up there on the Waste of World of Sports All-Stars, there is a join button on the YouTube channel to join the channel memberships. Memberships start at a measly $1.99, I think it is. $1.99 Australian, I think. You know what? I don't even know. That's how prepared I am. There's Michael Hooper. Michael Hooper leading the team out. What a moment that is for Michael Hooper. The opportunity to lead the teams out onto the park here tonight. Former Wallabies captain. Joe, ahoy there, mate. So yes, anyway, before I was distracted by Michael Hooper, Waste of World of Sports All-Star Squad. If you would like to join the team there and support the channel, YouTube channel membership, the join button there, do feel free. As the Cowboys have gone over, it's 6 points to 4. The Cowboys have hit back. 6 points to 4. Conversion to come. Who scored it? It was the Chad. It's the Roosters bound Chad Townsend who scores the try for the Cowboys. 6 points to 4. Simple conversion. So we should be all locked up there in the rugby league. Nicole Feeney, ahoy there. Teams are out on the park, ready for the national anthems. And I can also tell you what else is happening is free practice 3 in the Formula 1. The Great Britain Grand Prix. So 6 points all over there in the rugby league as well. Manly versus the Cowboys. A packed house here by the looks of it. A great turnout. I mean, honestly, I'll wait for a wide shot, but honestly, a great turnout here for Rugby Union in Australia. The All Blacks England game, as you would expect, was sold out. I wouldn't expect that a Wallabies game is sold out, but a decent looking crowd. And they said rugby was dead in this country. Some new faces in this Wallaby squad, of course. Let's see. I'll run down the team sheet just quickly and see who leaps out as new to me. So, Matt Basler, the hooker. I've got no idea who that is. Jeremy Williams, I don't know. Outside of that, Josh Fluke. No idea who that is. Billy Pollard, no idea. Isaac Ado Kalia, no idea. Angus Blythe, no idea. Charlie Cale, no idea. Dylan Peach, no idea. So, a few new faces there in the Wallabies lineup. Somebody in the crowd's dressed as a banana. That's an interesting choice. Anthem's about to get underway. I feel like Wales I feel like they have been really disrespected here with the odds from the bookmakers. Wales rank outsiders. So I've jumped on. I do actually think Wales will get the victory here. But we'll see. They have a tendency, do the Welsh, to throw games away when they're playing the Wallabies. They've been close on a lot of occasions. Lots of visits to Australia. Some close games. And they haven't quite been able to get the job done, as the Cowboys are now tearing the Manly Sea Eagles to pieces. Forward pass is called. Never mind. Straight through a huge gap they went. But the referee has called it back over there in the NRL. So 6 points all that remains. A very passionate rendition of the Welsh national anthem. They're up for it. Don't you worry. They are up for it. This should be a great game. Advance Australia fair now. The Australian Rugby Choir. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day, right? There is the new coach of the Wallabies, not looking as schmick as Scott Razor Robinson earlier for the All Blacks. Scotty Robinson was sporting a fabulous looking All Black suit. The new Wallabies coach donning a suit, but it doesn't have the embroidered logo. He's just got a cheeky little gold pin of the Wallabies logo on the breast. Anthem's out of the way, and we can head towards kickoff in this one. Richard Trainer says the Welsh have one of the best anthems in the world. When they sing, all are in unison and harmony. And there's certainly a lot of passion around the ground. The supporters, the Welsh supporters, the Welsh team. Can they draw from that English performance against the All Blacks earlier? Pushing the All Blacks to the absolute wire when they were also disrespected by the bookmakers. Rank outsiders. Referee Pierre Brousset gives us the thumbs up. Ready to get underway. How good is it to have rugby internationals back? As much as we love the NRL here on the Waste of Water Sports, for good reason, nothing beats international rugby season. Ready for kickoff. Wales will get the match started. 6 seconds. Ben Thomas gets this one underway. Wales versus the Wallabies. And it is the Wallabies with first use of it, down to Dalgunu. There's a lot of new names in this Wallaby squad that will take some getting used to. Much like the previous game. Some debutantes. I'll struggle for the first little bit, I'm sure, as the Wallabies clear up towards halfway. No idea who that is. Jake Gordon, the number 9. Quick throw into the line out here from Wales. And they secure the ball on the halfway line. Charging into contact there is Wainwright. They go a couple out from the ruck here. Quick ball early. Hathaway takes it inside Wallaby territory. Good start here from Wales. Enterprising. Thomas with the crossfield kick. Taken well there by the Wallies at the back. And no advantage, says the referee. The TMO is interjected early. The TMO involved early because there was no advantage being played. And we come back for a penalty for Wales. Now this is, he's still walking. Okay, it's 5 meters on the Wallaby side of halfway. And it's out fairly wide. They might have a shot, though. These Northern Hemisphere goal kickers are immense, aren't they? And they are indeed. Ben Thomas says, we will have a shot. And inside the first 2 minutes of this match, Wales are looking to take the lead. We saw a very similar start to the All Blacks England test. It was England with an early penalty goal. Opportunity to go ahead. Marcus Wright, is that his name? Marcus Smith. Marcus Smith. Missed on that occasion. Can Ben Thomas put it over for Wales? Moves in. Strikes it. It's on target. By God, it's on target. It's right down the middle. And 2 minutes 40 gone in this match, and Wales lead 3-0. Could not have asked for a better start. And that is early scoreboard pressure here on this young Wallaby squad. Lelesio with the restart. Going short, right down the middle. Wales have it. Lake takes it easy, sets up the ruck. The James, ahoy mate. Box kick here. Cleared up into Wallabies territory. Kellaway takes the high ball. Spreading it wide early. Gordon organising the troops. Staying on the blind side here, the Wallabies. Not a lot of numbers there in the ruck, but Wales refrain from competing. And Gordon with the box kick. Only up to the halfway line. Not a lot of distance. Lost forward by Wales. That's a result. Scrappy, but they'll take it. Lelesio now sees some space in behind. Puts the kick inside the 22. It's going to sit up in the field of play. Wales dive on the loose ball. Thomas plants it back. Well scrambled there by the Welsh. 3-0. They lead. And a penalty to the Wallabies. They go in and counter. And they earn the penalty and an opportunity here, if they wish, to have a crack at leveling the scores again. And speaking of level scores, 6 points all. Cowboys, Manly. Oh, they've turned it down here, the Wallies. They've put it into the corner. They want the maul. They want more than 3 points. Wallabies go to the middle of the line out. They win the ball. Try and set up a rolling maul. Wales defend it well here on this first attempt. The maul collapses illegally, says the referee. And now, set piece play for the Wallabies. Under penalty advantage. Wrapping around and trying to create space, but the ball goes to ground. And the referee calls a penalty. This time, they'll take the 3 for sure. Right out in front. Could throw it over with his nutsack. Gift 3-pointer, and we'll be all tied up. James, I did actually hear from UFC. Once in the chat room during the All Blacks England game, and all he posted was, "I'm shagging." That was it. That was the whole conversation. Never heard from him again after that. Absolute gift 3-pointer here for Lalesio. Over it goes, and we're all square. 3 points all here. Wallabies versus Wales. "13 minutes left in the first half in the NRL. Cowboys and Manly still locked up at 6-all. Every time I look up at the screen, though, I've got the Rugby League on the side screen here. Every time I look up, it's the Cowboys on the attack. Every single time. Back underway here, and the Wallabies secure the kickoff. 3 points all. Clearing kick from inside the 22. Perfect round Saturday so far, yes. Yeah, perfect round just today. Not for the round, but perfect day for me so far. I've gone for Manly in this one. Line out throw on halfway. Lake puts it into the middle. Tapped back. Wales have possession. In midfield, Watkin pops it up to Wainwright into Wallaby territory. Staying on the short side. The cutout pass goes a mile over the sideline. I don't know who the intended target was there, but that's a shocker of a pass. And the Wallabies will have the line out throw. Absolute shocker of a pass there. Ben Thomas spotted a Welsh jersey up in the crowd, I think. Wallabies now create space. Kellaway straightens, goes straight through a gap. He's got support runners everywhere. Tom Wright runs back towards the post, and Wales scramble and shut them down. 22 out. Here's Valentini. Penalty advantage. Lalesio out the back. Crossfield kick, and standing out there on the wing is Liam Wright. They needed somebody faster out there. Still under penalty advantage. Wallabies go on the attack. 10 metres out. Back towards the post. Just trying to draw in some Welsh defenders. Cheeky little grubber in behind. It sits up for Liam Williams at the back, but we'll come back for the penalty. All the way back for the penalty. Wales caught offside. 22 out. This should be the lead for the Wallabies, if they take the 3. I dare say they will take the 3. It's a gift. And they do indeed call for the 3 points. 10 minutes gone in this one. 3 points all at the moment, but it's about to be 6-3 in favour of the home side. The Wallabies have started well. I've got to say, they've started extremely well. Credit where credit is due. Always, I actually put a cheeky little tip on Wales here. But the Wallabies probably looking the more, honestly, the more solid and Flew into the two teams. Oh, he's missed it. I've put the mockers on him. Unbelievable. The bloody commentator's curse. It's real. Don't think for 1 second it's not. The commentator's curse has struck, and Lolesio pushes it horribly off to the right of the post, and it remains 3 points all. Put the absolute knockers on him. 22-metre restart for Wales. Thomas sends it deep. Wallabies return it just inside Welsh territory. Little chip over the top. Well taken there from the Wallabies. They have the ball back, and a good run from Jeremy Williams. Oh, but spilt the ball at the back there. Lolesio, was it? Drops it cold. And that just compounds the error of missing the gift three-pointer. Lolesio now spills it. Live and ad-free, they said. By the way, I feel like I should point out they being Channel 9. Hang on, Channel 9? Yes. They promoted this game as live and ad-free, and we are now looking at a commercial. Those cheeky buggers. Live and ad-free, they said. I just watched a commercial. Maybe they meant live and ad-free on Stan Sport, the affiliate streaming partner of Channel 9. Which is probably more likely, because I remember when I heard them say live and ad-free, I thought, that's a bit ridiculous. Free-to-air television lives off advertising, so it's crazy that they would actually do it ad-free. Big scrum here from the Wallabies, fist pumping everywhere, because they've earned a penalty right out in front. Oh, the Wallabies and scrums do not usually go hand in hand. It's not normally a topic of conversation, not in a positive light anyway, and that is a massive, massive scrum, and they have just driven straight over the top of this Welsh pack, and they've got a penalty right out in front, and I'm not going to say anything about Lolesio's chances of kicking this one after that last attempt, but you would expect the Wallabies to take the lead, but then I expected that last time as well. So, we'll see. James, you've got a big multi. And all are up at the moment. Great work. All my multis over the past couple of days have absolutely stunk the place out. Really bad. Really, really, really goddamn bad. Like, I had a 14-legger and a 17-legger across sports. The 14-legger failed in the first leg anyway, but the first two legs went down. And in the 17-legger, lost on the first leg. Yeah. It's not been a good run since Origin. Speaking of Origin, oh, how's this, James? Okay, so Latrell Mitchell's out of Origin 3, right? I posed the question to Vobsy earlier in the chat room about does Tommy Turbo just slot straight back in? Does Tommy Turbo now slot straight into the squad? He actually made a genius move. He said, no. Swalihi. And at first, I thought he was just taking the piss, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, what an act of genius. Imagine the uproar if Swalihi gets picked for Origin 3. It's all Queensland would be focused on. it would actually be a legitimate masterstroke. Putting Swally in, the Queensland media, all the build up to the game, it is all the topic of conversation would be. And imagine how rattled little Reese Weesey, the princess, would be. I actually think it's a masterstroke. And look, he doesn't even have to play necessarily, like start. He doesn't even have to start. You just announce him in the squad. Oh, I hope they do it. What a shake-up it would be. Penalty here for the Wallabies. They have put the touch finder back into Welsh territory. 16 minutes gone. The line out is one at the front. Dalgunu takes it in midfield. James Slipper up to the 22. Good phase ball here for the Wallabies. Big defense, though, from Wales in midfield. Wallabies out to the left. Nothing doing out there. Solid defense around the ruck. Those red jerseys, they're brick walls. Fraser McWright. Bulldogs, Storm, Manly, Geelong, Carlton, All Blacks. Penalty here to the Welsh. Well defended. Nothing doing there for the Wallabies. Oh, Latrell's broken his foot. He's out for a few weeks. He'll be missing Origin 3. Injury stoppage. Thomas with the touch finder. Oi! Oh, Manly are on the break again. Saab down the sideline. Throws a forward pass and screws it all up. Manly are leading 12 points to 6, though. Line out throw here for Officer Dewey Lake. Stolen by the Wallabies. And they fire it across into midfield. And now Lelesio sends it left. Stepping back in field. Fluke. Up to the halfway line. They've had a lot of possession here, the Wallabies. Now they get a penalty advantage. Wales failing to clear. And the referee has said, just a little chat, thank you. I'd like to have a little chat. Too many penalties now. No, James. Oh, God, I've dropped my lid. No, it didn't. And I'll tell you, okay, so my tennis multi was 6 legs, and the first 4, brilliant. The first 4 legs, all sweet. I was eyeing up the opportunity of cashing out, and the current women's world number 1, right? The current women's world number 1, I can't pronounce her name. Swiatek, something. Anyway, women's world number 1 seed, favorite to win the whole tournament. You would expect in that scenario, she comes out and has an absolute cakewalk in the early rounds, right? So I backed her with a 6.5 games line, essentially. I don't know what they call it in tennis. It's not called the line. Handicap, I suppose. I don't know. But essentially, the tennis version of a line, I said 6.5 games. So basically, what needed to happen was she needed to win 6-3, 6-2 to cover the game line. Wouldn't you know, bitch wins 6-4, 6-3. So close. Try for the Wallabies. That's the first try of the match, in amongst my pissing and moaning about tennis multis. The Wallabies have scored a try, and it is Tupou, that big, monstrous unit of a human being, who has burrowed over and scored the try. Wallabies are proving the bookies right at the moment. Taniela Tupou, that close to the line. You are not stopping that man beast. Look at the size of him. I'm a big boy myself. But that dude's legs are pretty much the size of me. He is a big, big unit. Half-time in the NRL. Manly leading the Cowboys 12 points to 6. I backed the upset. I backed Manly. And they're doing the job at the moment. Lalesio with the conversion attempt from just to the right of the post. Slots it over, and the Wallabies are leading this one. 13 points to 3. Defunk. Defunk with the pronunciation of the girl I'm talking about. Iga Swiatek. Iga Swiatek. "22 minutes gone in this one, and the Wallabies leading 13 points to 3 on the back of that try. Wales have suffered a yellow card as well. Geez, I'm watching the bloody match, and I still missed a lot. I was too busy going on about bloody same game multis. I missed a lot right there. Wales have the line out throw. 22 out from the Wallabies line. Man in the bin for 10. Can they hit back here? With a man in the bin, what a statement it would be. Knocked backwards, play on. Still knocked backwards. Come back for the penalty. Wales, do they take the 3? With a man in the bin, you consider it. Ollie is the best. Ahoy there. And Ahoy Reed. Take the 3 here with a man in the bin. No, they're going to put it into the corner. Wow. They're making a mockery out of my decisions tonight. They put it into the corner. Interesting call. I mean, not only is it the 3 points, but it's the time that you eat off the clock. With a man in the bin taking a shot at the penalty goal. Kick in behind the Wallabies line. Nobody at the back. They need this to sit up to Wales. It's loose. It was grounded by Kellaway. I'm pretty sure Kellaway grounded it. Wales have dived on it. It'll be a try if Kellaway hasn't got it down, but I think Andrew Kellaway got back and grounded it just in time for the Wallabies. I haven't seen the odds, James. No. Wait, Ireland are paying $5, eh? Yeah, that's probably justified, to be honest. I reckon South Africa win quite comfortably. Kellaway gets back. It's knocked on by Wales anyway there by the looks of it. This actually might be a scrum to the Wallabies. 5-metre scrum to the Wallies here, maybe. The cheer from the crowd suggests that that's probably the call. Well, it's certainly no try, either way. Knock on by Wales. Our referee was playing penalty advantage. So we come back for the penalty. Now, did they take the 3? They plug it into the corner again. Wales have decided at 10 points behind that they're not going to get back into this contest going up in 3s. Big line out throw this one. 5 out. They go to the middle, uncontested. The rolling maul is set. The rolling maul is charging. The backs come in now. This is a big drive here from Wales. They're over the line. They go to ground and it's a penalty try. A penalty try is given. This referee is not mucking around. A chorus of boos rings out around the stadium, and that is also an automatic yellow card. Go have a sit down, my friend. But the referee is having no nonsense out there tonight. It's the French style of refereeing through and through. He just says no, absolutely no time for anybody's bollocks. Penalty try for collapsing the maul. Wales got there in numbers. Won the line out, set up the maul. It had great shape right from the very start. And then the backs piled in. Wallabies caught collapsing. Penalty try. 13 points to 10. Doing it with 14 men on the field as well. "25 minutes gone. Yellow cards galore out there. 13 points to 10. Lalesio with the restart. Wales get underneath it and secure the ball. The James is the Welsh team pack heavier than Australia? I would say probably not, just based on the fact that of Taniela Tupou alone. He's a big boy. But yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest, James. The rest of the pack are pretty tiny, I suppose. Like Tupou's a huge unit, but the rest of them, I suppose, comparatively, pretty small. Penalty now to Wales. Australia are self-destructing here. The capitulation continues. Wales just finding themselves on top in this little period. Ever since the sin bin, really. I mean, Australia, the Wallabies, they did get the try. But Wales, they've pretty much dominated this yellow card period outside of that. Finding touch back inside Wallaby territory. TMO's got involved again. What are we looking at here? TMO has got involved, I think, and the referees have called a meeting in the middle of the field. They're going to check out something on the big screen. I'm not too sure, honestly, what we're looking at here. Something to do with the clean out. All right, Wales over the top of the ball and flying in on the knee. And not a whole lot in that. If that's what we're looking at, not a whole lot in it. Potential foul play. Well, he's just dived. He's gone diving in, left his feet. He's made absolutely no attempt to stay on his feet. But still, not a whole lot in it. And play on is called. I don't know why we really stopped that. Don't know why we really stopped to have a look at that. I suppose you've got to look at everything, don't you? Throw into the line out. Stolen by the Wallabies at the front. It's loose at the back, though. Lalesio with the clearing kick. Taken on the full at the back for Wales, who return the kick out on the full. And that is a net gain for the Wallabies. Hathaway puts it out on the full. And we come all the way back into the Welsh side of halfway for Wallabies line-out throw. $13 points to 10. For Wales, Gareth Thomas still has 4 minutes in the sin bin. For the Wallabies, Fraser McWright, 7 minutes. This ref is crazy, isn't he? Typical French referee. Just over-involving himself. Wallabies come down with the ball from the line-out throw. It was scrappy, but the result is the same. Verti, FN, ahoy, mates. 22 out from the Welsh line now. Wallabies staying on the short side. Not expecting that at all was Jeremy Williams. He catches the ball. He does well to hold on to it. But he was not ready for that. And now they spill the ball. Taniela Tupou in midfield. Leaves the ball behind. And the clearing kick for Wales. Getting a good bounce in behind Kellaway. Kellaway, 5 out from the Wallabies try line. Fires it in field. And the clearing kick is a useless kick. Straight down the throat of Officer Dewey Lake. And now the counter-attack is on. Kick in behind the line from Anne Hathaway is a shocker again. But this time it stays in the field of play. Not out on the full, and dribbles over the sideline. Some shocking kicking out there from both teams. Verti FN rate the All Blacks versus England game. Well, the game itself was great. Very enjoyable game. Lalesio clears. Looks like we're in for another good game. Another close contest. This one, which is a shame because I put a cheeky bet on Wales by 15 plus. Throw into the line-out here for Officer Dewey Lake. Goes to the middle. Wales finally win their own line-out ball. Thomas in midfield. Big defense there on Owen Watkin, driven backwards to the halfway line. Stolen by the Wallabies, and they have it on halfway. Sorry, James. Kick in behind the line. A dead set shocker sits up perfectly at the back. And Williams returns it with interest. And that is a nice kick. Finding touch inside the Wallabies 22. They go quickly. No, says the referee. Not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. And actually, Wales have the line-out throw. It must have been a 50-22. Yeah, it would have been a 50-22. That's why the Wallabies weren't allowed to go quickly. Gareth Thomas has come back out onto the field. That's interesting because the yellow card timers on the TV still had him off for a minute 20. So, I mean, they were probably wrong because they've taken them off now and reset them. And they spill the ball on the first phase there. Don't tell me that was Gareth Thomas. No, it wasn't. That's good. Scrum down, Wallabies feed. Chance for a quick break. Yeah, live and ad-free. Live and ad-free. My big fat Anusi. Yeah, I suspect they were probably talking about Stan Sport. Because it would make sense that they would pitch Stan Sport during the 9 broadcast. Second half underway in the Rugby League as well, by the way. Manly leading the Cowboys 12 points to 6. I went for Manly. Tipped what is deemed to be an upset. Honestly, Manly beating the Cowboys at home, I suppose, but I wouldn't really consider it an upset. But anyway, plenty of time left in that one. Scrum down, Wallabies feed. They get the push on, they win the penalty. Dominant at scrum time. The Wallies. The front row angling in. Tupou seems to have hurt himself as well. Taniela Tupou. Look at the goddamn size of that man's legs. Bloody hell. What a huge human being. Unbelievable. Here's the top angle of that scrum. And yes, it was this near side. Gareth Thomas quite clearly angling in there at scrum time. Sometimes those scrum penalties are a little bit of a lottery. You don't necessarily know what they're for, but that one pretty clear cut. Wallabies win the line out. Here's Valentini. Up towards the halfway line. Wales not really committing a lot of numbers to the ruck. Wallabies with the box kick. Pressure at the back. Was he taken too early there, the Welsh player? No, says the referee. Yes, says the referee. I don't know what the referee says anymore, to be honest. Seems like that was a call from the TMO. That was extremely late. Tackling the player in the air. I called it live. Referee let it go. And then eventually ends up calling it. So he must have had a little word in the air there from the TMO. Penalty there to the Wallabies. To the Wales, sorry. Yeah, quite clear there. Quite clear. Anne Hathaway tackled in the air there. Wales go to the front, win the line-out ball. Setting up a ruck in midfield. Looking for quick ball. Getting it. Officer Dewey Lake. One out from the ruck again. Thomas spills it. Wallabies come away with it. That was really piss poor there from Wales. Lalesio puts the kick across field. Lost into touch by Wales. So that's a result. .40 out from the try line. Oh, try for Manly. Jason Saab bags a double. And the Manly Sea Eagles 16. North Queensland Cowboys 6. Conversion to come. I went Manly. I'm excited now. Wallabies go to the front of the line out. Win the ball. McWright in midfield. Both teams back to a full complement. Valentini in midfield. Still, the Wallabies leading by 3. 4 minutes to go till the halftime break. Tupou back on his feet. Lalesio out the back. Puts it high. A contestable kick. Wales come down with it. Well taken by Thomas. A pod set up here on the near side. Just setting up another ruck play. Where's the box kick? It's surely incoming here. And there it is. Ellis Bevan, box kick. Up to halfway and beyond a little bit. Lost forward there by the Wallabies. Tom Wright. No, says the referee. Oh. Well, Frenchie's having a blinder, isn't he? I thought that was pretty clearly knocked on. Doesn't seem to be too much uproar about it, though, so maybe not. Gordon with a box kick of his own. Oh, now that's definitely knocked on. And offside. This will be a penalty. It's upgraded from knock on to penalty. Well, the Australian one, I suppose, you couldn't say for certain, but that was dead set certain. Wales with the knock on. And this could be an opportunity at 3 here for the Wallabies. Bit far out, though. A bit far out wide. So they put it into the corner. It's probably the right call, that one. Oh, what a shocker this was. He was under it. Took his eyes off the ball. Cheeky look. Big mistake, that one. 2 minutes to go to the halftime break. What a huge moment in the game this would be. 10 meters out from the line. Wallabies have been largely dominant in the first half. They go to the back, win the ball, set up the rolling maul. Big drive here from the Wallabies. Wales, though, get the push on. Somebody's lost a boot. Into midfield. Wales defend well. Tupou. Just to the right of the post. 10 meters out still. Slipper. Not a lot of... Oh, now they've spilt the ball. Jeremy Williams knocks it on. This has been a scrappy game, really. I mean, first test for the Wallabies. You expect a little bit of rustiness as we get another commercial. We saw similar rustiness with the All Blacks. So you expect it when it's your first hit out. But this really has been a stinker of a game in terms of the relative skill levels. As far as the scoreboard, though, nice and close. Exciting game. Just what we wanted. So it's good in that respect. Laurie Fisher is there. Wow. Laurie Fisher, part of the Wallabies coaching squad, huh? Who'd have thought? 30 seconds to go to the halftime break. Looking forward to the Rugby Championship this year. We'll be covering all the action here on the Waste of Water Sports, of course. Scrum feed, Wales. Bevan, big drive here from the Wallabies again, but Wales, they don't muck around. They get the ball out of there quick smart. Wallabies dominant at scrum time. It's not very often you get to say that. Seven seconds left. This should be it. Told to use it. And Thomas just puts it into touch and says, we will have the halftime break. Thank you very much. We're happy with that. Halftime. 13 points to 10. The Wallabies with a slender lead over Wales here in this Rugby International. Another good game on our hands, it looks like. So, there's Alana Ferguson. Halftime here. We'll have a quick break, and we'll be back after this to dissect all the news and all the action from the day of sports. Right after this.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports. where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pass last. From the kickoff to the final whistle blow, we'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With the laugh and the cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a low, from sideline jokes to post-match tales, all big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Ahoy, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer. Yeah!
Almost forgot to turn my microphone back on. Welcome back here at Westwater Sports halftime. Wallabies leading Wales 13 points to 10. Certainly haven't had it all their own way. I couldn't believe just how rank outsiders Wales were. Much like the last game, All Blacks versus England. Thought it was going to be a lot closer than the bookmakers were giving credit. And it's proving to be the case at the moment. Wales were able to withstand a spell of 10 minutes in the bin, a yellow card for Gareth Thomas. The Wallabies, of course, evened it out, a yellow card and penalty try against Fraser McWright. Halftime, 13 points to 10. Wales, though, looking decent. But the Wallabies have certainly put in some good little periods of play as well. That's for sure. This new era of Wallabies rugby. By the way, I would also love to get a number on the crowd, the attendance figures. Would be great to know. Because some of the shots of the crowd, it looks like a really decent crowd. Anyway, I digress. Kanye Ketchup says that the Wallabies need Curtly Beale. Loads of experience. Let's hope the physio team can rub out his injury. Curtly Beale's a funny one, isn't he? Kanye came into the Wallaby squad as a youngster with all the hype. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. Curtly Beale coming into the Wallabies actually reminds me a lot of Reece Walsh at the Broncos. Coming into a lot of media hype and attention. I mean, I remember Curtly Beale was supposed to be the next best thing, like the next big thing in terms of world rugby. That's the way that the Australian media was talking him up, and he never quite reached those heights. Decent player. Very decent player. Far from a superstar, though, if I'm being completely honest. Did not live up to the expectation that was placed upon him. And, yeah, it's an interesting call, Kanye. I'll be honest. A very interesting call to, yeah, I don't think Curtly Beale would make any difference at all to this squad. Personally. I mean, look, obviously he's been picked. Injured, of course. But I don't think his presence would have made a difference one way or the other. Apart from, obviously, as you say, the experience and level-headedness that can bring would clearly be an asset. But I think it'd still be a close game either way. $18 points to all. 18 points to all. Good Lord. 18 points all in the NRL at the moment as well. Manly and the Cowboys. The Cowboys have fought back. Halftime here. Wallabies and Wales. 13 points to 10. Teams are back out for the second half. Let's go. For the Wallabies, can they go on with it? For Wales, can they hit back? Only 3 points the difference. Anybody's game. There's another wide shot. Yeah, hard to gauge at the moment, obviously, because it is half time. It's emptied out a little bit, but that would be people at the concession stand getting their pies and sausage rolls and beers. But honestly, for a rugby international in Australia, quite a decent crowd. Like, rugby Wallabies Wales. This isn't an All Blacks test. Decent crowd is what I'm saying. Back underway. Second half begins. Lelesio kick starts us, and Wales have it. Bevan with the box kick. Up towards halfway it goes. Tapped down by Wales. Backwards, says the referee. Early tackle there on Officer Dewey Lake. No call by the ref. Through the hands now. Thomas puts the fend on. Creates some space. Offloads to Williams. Keeping it alive here, Wales. This is enterprising stuff to start. It's been kicked back into the end goal by Matt Faisler. It was almost an own goal there from the Wallabies. What a start to the second half here by the Welsh. They have exploded out of the gate. Early second half pressure here on the Wallies. Injury break here for Gareth Thomas. Physio sussing out his knee, it looks like. Valentini also getting a neck massage there for the Wallabies. So this will be a Welsh scrum. Yes, it was towed back. The Wallabies hooker, Matt Faisler, got a toe on the ball. The problem was he was running in the wrong direction. And when you put it back into your own in goal and ground it, 5 meter scrum is the result. Potentially huge moment of the game here. 5 meters out. Scrum down for Wales. Bevan feeds it. No, time off, says the referee. We'll have a reset. Sean Hewitt, ahoy there. From Timaru, New Zealand. Cheers. Tag says, I think it's going to be a golden point for the NRL. Currently locked up at 18 all. 16 and a half to go. Another scrum reset here. Cowboys and Manly in the NRL. 18 all. 16 minutes to go. Second half underway here, and it's another scrum reset. Big moment in the game. A try would be massive for Wales. They break away down the short side. Wainwright pops it up for Hathaway, and Anne Hathaway has no space down the short side. The Wallabies, they were well and truly numbered up. And that was just really poor. The option taking there for Wales. Line out throw for the Wallabies. 5 out from their own line. Wales contest, but the Wallabies come down with it. Valentini sets up the ruck right on the advantage line. Gordon organising the troops. He wants another ruck play. Getting a better angle on this clearing kick. Told to use it. Gordon's got it at the back. Box kick. The clearance. Looking for touch. Finding it. Not a lot of distance, but they're a bit further upfield at least here, the Wallabies. Welsh throw into the lineout. They win the ball. Into the middle of the field. Wainwright goes to contact. Sets up the phase play. Here's Officer Dewey Lake. 22 out from the Wallabies line. Wallabies get in and counter ruck illegally, says the referee. Penalty advantage being played. Grubber kick in behind the line from Williams. It's loose out the back. Wales can't dive on it. We'll come back for the penalty. We're about to be all locked up again here. Wales. An opportunity. From 22 metres out. About 10 to the left of the upright. A gimme at international rugby level. 13 all. It should be. Five minutes gone in the second half. Wales have started well. Ben Thomas already kicked one penalty goal and a conversion. Moves in right down the middle. 13 points all. Wales lock it up. $13 apiece. Short restart. Straight down the middle. Wales tap it back. Lose it forward. Wallabies will have an opportunity straight back. Scrum down. They will have the feed. Scrum sets. Wallabies have it at the back. They've got great setup here through the packs. Out wide to Kellaway, who steps back in field. Inside the Welsh 22 they go. 13 points all. Wallabies on the attack. Looking to take the lead straight back. Gordon, dummies. It almost opens up for him. Wales calling for troops over the far side. They try and get in and counter ruck. Valentini's got it at the back, though, for the Wallabies. Still in possession. In front of the post here, 10 metres out. Creeping forward, the Wallabies, the pick and goes. Valentini again. 5 out from the line now. Alatoa inside the 5. Pick and go. It's the order of the day here. The Wallabies just pick and go. Pick and go. Wales continue to defend, though, and now driving the Wallabies backwards. Trying to hold him up. He can't. He gets to ground. Wallabies reset. Lalesio. Alatoa now 5 out again. They get themselves back into range. Quick ruck play here. Tom Wright on this near edge sideline. The ball spills out the back. Gordon has it. Wales get hands on the ball here and win the penalty. They win the turnover. Massive goal line defense there from the Welsh. 9.5 minutes into the second half, and the Wallabies just had ruck after ruck after ruck attacking the Welsh from their 5-metre line. That was a huge penalty. Wales fine touch. Outside their 22. And we've got another injury stoppage here. Some treatment for Plumtree. Cheers, tag. Wales will have the line-out throw about 30 metres out from their own line on the back of that penalty. 18 points all in the rugby league still. 7 minutes to go in that one. Wales go to the front. And it's not straight. The throw's not straight. And the Wallabies will get the scrum. That was really poor there from Wales. Here go Manly. Cherry Evans makes a break. Gets the offload away. Manly, 1 to beat. But Drinkwater makes the tackle. Penalty to the Seagulls. Is this kickable? 18 points all in the rugby league. It is kickable. Cherry Evans step up. Or actually, Ruben Garrick does the goal kicking for Manly, doesn't he? Ruben Garrick might step up and take the shot here. Scrum down now for the Wallabies. Gordon feeds it. It's solid. Big push from Wales, but the Wallabies hold firm. Wallabies have it. 22 out from the line. Going through the phases. 51 minutes gone. Penalty advantage to the Wallabies. McWright. Some expansive play incoming here. They've got the penalty. So why not throw all caution to the wind? Wales try and spoil. Still there for the Wallabies. Lalesio out the back. It goes to Dalguno. Goes for the corner. Puts the head down. Slides for the line and goes over. Try for the Wallabies. It opened up. And Filippo Dalguno scores the try. Wallabies lead 18-13. Kick to come. Just a simple wraparound play. As easy as you like. Big moment. Big moment in the game, that one. Crucial try. Lalesio about 5 in from touch. Moves in, strikes it, hooks it horribly to the left. And it remains 18 points to 13. A try the difference. The Wallabies in the lead. Beautiful little piece of play, that one. Wales with the restart. Wallabies let it bounce. 22 out from their own line. Gordon will set up a clearing kick here. You would think. There it is. Box kick up towards halfway. Wales will have the throw into the line out. The deadlock has been broken in the rugby league. Manly leading the Cowboys 20 points to 18. Officer Dewey Lake throws it into the middle. Wales have it in midfield. Thomas onto Wainwright into Wallaby territory. Down the short side they stay. Thomas again up to Williams. Williams taken down. Not a lot of meters being made here. Thomas now puts it to the boot. It bounces in behind the Wallabies, sits up at the back. Up to halfway with the clearing kick. Still in the field of play. Thomas has it. Lines up his options, runs into the defensive line. Wainwright dummies and goes straight through. Where's the support? Oh, he falls over his own big goofy feet there, Wainwright. And the Wallabies turn it over. Oh, that was huge there. Wainwright, if he keeps his footing, it is a simple draw and pass on the Wallabies fullback, Tom Wright. And they're in under the posts. Clearing kick doesn't find touch. It's still on here for Wales. Anne Hathaway takes it to within the 22. And they win the penalty here. The Wallabies going to ground over the ruck. Now, what do they do here? Wales, 56 minutes gone. A three-pointer would take them back within 2. They're going to put it into the corner. 2-point field goal. A seesaw game there in the rugby league. 2-point field goal for the Cowboys. We're all locked up again. Charlie Cale. Debut for the Wallabies. Wales throw to the front, secure the ball. They pile in here for the rolling maul. Great shape. Close to the line. Over the line. Must be a try. Is a try. And Wales hit back. We're all locked up again, and they are pumped up. A try for Wales. Headbutt. Friendly fire. That's hilarious. Headbutted his own teammate in the face. Wales hit straight back. $18 points all, kick to come. Having a look at something here. The TMO getting involved, saying it might not be that clear cut, this one. Oh, he's inside the field of play. Is that what they're looking at? This line out throw. We're looking at a potential obstruction. Potential obstruction here. Where? That's the mall. Ah, okay. Officer Dewey Lake here. Let's have a look at the number 2. Right, Officer Dewey Lake. Officer Dewey Lake threw into the line out and then joined the maul from the front. So this is going to be an obstruction penalty to the Wallabies and no try. 18 points to 13. It remains. That try gets scrubbed out. And a penalty for the Wallabies. The touch finder short of the halfway line. They go to the middle, lose it forward. Oh, Wales knock it on, says the referee. Wallabies ball in midfield. Firing this pass over the top of the defense. Lifting tackle. Dumped on the back. Wallabies still have it. Leading by 5. 58 minutes gone. Gordon has it at the back of the ruck. Sets up a box kick. Lots of height. And Hathaway moves forward and spills it. Wallabies have it under advantage. Knock on advantage down the short side. Penalty. The number 4 there from Wales. Getting himself on the wrong side of the ruck, and that was just frustration boiling over. And this will be a shot at goal, surely. Wallabies will take the 3 here. Oh, they're plugging it into the corner. They are going to pop this into the corner. Wallabies throw to the middle, secure the ball, release it quickly, McWright to Degunu. They're 10 metres out here, Wallabies putting pressure on the Welsh defensive line. Valentini cuts back in towards the posts. 5 out from the line now. Hale, the pick and go. Just a couple of meters out. Valentini. Keeping it in tight here, the Wallabies. Crawling towards the line. Is he over? No, just short. Still Wallabies ball. Another pick and go. Now they release it wide. Lalesio with the crossfield kick. Diving at the ball was Kellaway. And it was just a little too far out in front. Play on, and Wales run away with it. That was some frantic stuff. Lots of phases on attack there for the Wallabies. No result. Excuse me. Another golden point incoming in the NRL. It looks like 16 seconds left to play. There'll be time for the restart and a Hail Mary attempt from the Cowboys, but that's about it. Wallabies back inside Welsh territory. Counter ruck. Not good. Now they lose it. And Wales come away with it again. A scrappy old game, this one. Here we go. Oh, do not tell me. Oh, they've missed the drop goal. Honest to God, did I see correctly? With 16 seconds left in regulation time, did I honestly just see Manly do a short restart? That can't possibly have happened, right? Manly did not go short with that restart, right? No, they didn't. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. I thought I was losing my ever-loving mind. Wales with the line-out throw. They go to the middle. It's tapped back. And they secure possession. 62 minutes gone. 22 out from the Wallabies line. Oh, they did! How insane in the membrane can you possibly be? 16 seconds left till golden point. And you go a short dropout. I thought I was seeing things. Because I'm not watching, obviously. I've got the rugby on. But I've got the rugby league is on this screen. So I have a cheeky look over every now and then. Wales with the knock on. And it'll be scrum time again. Oh, he was looking for touch. Oh, but no. Why would you do that? It makes no sense. 16 seconds to go. All locked up. Goal line dropout. You cop it and go to golden point, don't you? Ridiculous to go short. Number 22 on the field for the Wallabies. Who's this? Oh, Tom Liner. Now, there's a familiar family name. Anyway, Liner. A new generation of liners for the Wallabies. Robert M. Ahoy there. Who is the captain for the Wallabies? Good question. James Slipper? Is it? Maybe? I would say James Slipper. Hang on. No, new Wallabies captain and 7 debutants named in the squad. Liam Wright is Australia's 7th skipper. Oh, and he got sent off for 10 minutes. Oh, no, he didn't. That was Fraser McWright. Liam Wright's the captain. So there you go. Wallabies win the scrum. 64 minutes gone. Cowboys are in position for a droppy. A long way out. It's a dead set shocker from Val Holmes. It sits up for Manly at the back. Penalty here to Wales. 30 out from the Wallabies line. Do they take the 3? 64 minutes gone. Three points would pile on the scoreboard pressure. That's for sure. I'm still trying to come to terms with that short restart. With 16 seconds to go. So, now obviously the scenario would be if you restart into touch, Manly would have got the ball back. Manly are self-destructing here in Golden Point. Well, the entirety of the back end of the contest, Manly have self-destructed. And this should be an easy win now for the Cowboys. They can just set up the plays, and Manly have done me dirty here in this one. I tipped the upset, and really, they should have won, Manly. An absolute gift here for the Cowboys. 5th and last, right in front of the post. Wales move in. It hits the upright and goes over for the 3 points. Valentinio Holmes with an eternity. This is one of those games that nobody wants to win, right? Val Holmes could have sat down and had a cup of coffee with the amount of time that he had to line that one up. One of those games nobody wants to win. 18 points to 16 here as Wales kick the penalty goal. Scoreboard pressure is now on the Wallabies. 14 minutes remaining. Wales have it. Still inside their own half. Box kick, not a lot of distance at all. And down it comes for Liner, and the Wallabies have it. Popping the pass off the hip and losing it forward. Counter-attack here for Wales. They put the boot to it, though, and it's a mile out on the full. Drop goal for Manly. Advantage was over, says Frenchie. And Australia will get the line-out throw. Cherry Evans has popped a field goal over, and Manly secure my tip. I tipped Manly. Manly have defeated the Cowboys. Okay, tonight's crowd. That's what I've been waiting for that. A figure, 35,000. Manly victorious. Is there another game tonight in the Rugby League? No, that's it, isn't it? That was the last one. Yeah, it's 9:30. For Christ's sake. Box kick, clearance here from Wales. Trailing by 2. 13 minutes remain. Liner's got it at the back. Wallabies ball. Valentini runs over the top of the Welsh number 19 there, who has come off second best. He's popped his shoulder out there, Corey Hill. He's lost his shoulder. He's done. Oh, run at him. Run at him. Heads up play here. You've got a defender with one arm right in front of you, but they go the box kick, the Wallabies. Wales now have it back in their own territory. Anne Hathaway puts the kick straight down the throat of Liner. It's a shocking clearance. Liner puts it out to Tom Wright. Wright goes on a run and goes straight through. Nobody in front of him. Tom Wright steps back in field and scores the try. The counter-attack from a shocking kick from Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway has been shocking out there tonight. One of the Welsh worst players, the number 14. Anne Hathaway put the kick straight down the throat of Liner, summed it up to perfection. Tom Wright, foot on the gas, nobody in front of him. What a try that was. And that will surely be the Wallabies' victory. 23 points to 16 with the kick to come. Counter-attack was good there. Oh! Liner with the conversion, puts it down the middle, and the Wallabies lead this 25 points to 16. 10 minutes remain. Back underway, Wallabies clear. Immediately up to halfway. Doesn't find touch and Wales have it. Trailing by 9 with 10 minutes to go. Thomas, the little chip over the top. Wallabies there in numbers though and have the ball. Pointless play from Wales. Pointless. Shocking. Disappointing, really, by the Welsh. Box kick. Up towards halfway. Wales take it. Numbers out to the right. But the Wallabies there are numbered up in defence as well. And Hathaway takes it into contact. Through the hands now out to the left. Wales try and put on some backline moves, but the Wallabies defence holding firm. Meters hard to come by here for the Welsh. Counter ruck, good from the Wallabies. But Wales secure it. Thomas. Officer Dewey Lake. Plants it back. They're losing ground. Back on their own side of halfway now, Wales. Spread it wide. One-on-one tackle is great from Kellaway. And taking him over the sideline. It'll be a line-out throw for the Wallabies there. They're home, I think. The Wallabies are home. The defensive line can't be breached. Robert M says South Africa versus Ireland will be a good game. Oh, for certain. I can't wait to cover it. It's gonna be a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I will be on Struggle Street by the time that game starts. But we are committed to covering all the action here. Springboks versus Ireland. Wales win the line-out ball. Go on the attack. 7 minutes remain. Can they pull off a miracle? Anne Hathaway pops the pass up. Looking for some sort of consolation points here, Wales. If not, steal the win. Great set-piece play here. Simple wraparound. Creates some numbers on the left, but forced back in field as the Wallabies defence slides across. 22 out from the line now. Wales go back on the attack. Good step put on there from Watkin. Keeping the ball alive. This is some enterprising stuff. Where has this been all game from the Welsh? Archie Griffin. Still 22 out. Points an absolute must here. 6 minutes remain. The Wallabies are on top. Staying on the short side. Here go Wales. Attacking, and Hathaway put down. Six minutes left. Wales still in the red zone. Going through the phases, but the Wallabies defense is still intact. No gaps in this Wallabies line at all. Watkins steps back in field. 10 out from the line. But that brick wall of gold jerseys, look at it now, forcing them into kicking over the top. It sets up for Anne Hathaway, and Hathaway spills it over the dead ball line. Well, wouldn't you know? He's cocked up a lot tonight, and he's gone and cocked up again. It's not been a happy night out for Anne Hathaway. Spilling the ball. And that was probably the moment. This game firmly in the grasp of the Wallabies now. UFC, ahoy mate. DC, say hello to Hikaru. Ahoy there, Hikaru. Kampai. Robert M says 1 a.m. kickoff. Yes, it is, Robert M. 1 a.m. It's going to be a struggle. But I think I'll manage. Wallabies with the restart. Wales have it. Time running out. Time gone, basically, for the Welsh. Wainwright. Keeping it alive. Wales just left it way too late to assert this dominance in attack. And Hathaway's had a shocker. Counter ruck here is good. They've gone straight over the top, and wouldn't you know it? It was Anne Hathaway's ball. Wales scramble, though, come away with it. It's still on. Four minutes remain. Wales controlling possession here, but not really threatening the line at the moment. Short side play. Valentini puts a big hit on, and now the Wallabies pile in, but illegally. And that's a penalty for the Welsh. I'll take the points. No, you've got to take the point. 4 minutes to go. Take the points. They're trailing by 9. 3 points makes it a converted try, the difference. They're going the opposite direction to how I would have gone. They've put it into the corner. They want the try first. They go to the front and lose the ball. The Wallabies come away with it. So there you go. That put pay to that. That puts pay to that. See? I was right. I'm an advocate for taking the points. If you're down by 9, with only a few minutes remaining, you take the shot at goal, put yourself within a converted try. Back yourself to then run the length of the field. As the Wallabies put in a big hit defensively, and they win the penalty. They're home and hosed now. The Wallabies start their new era with a victory. Two and a half minutes remain. Boy, there's been some good games on today, right? Bulldogs and Warriors went to Golden Point. All Blacks, England, 1 point the difference. This game, 9 points the difference, but it's been a lot closer than that. Manly and the Cowboys going to Golden Point. What a great day. Wallabies to the front of the lineouts. Win the ball, set up the rolling maul. Driving up over halfway. Hardy. Laurel and Hardy. Tate McDermott's got it at the back. Now Wales. Caution to the wind here for the last minute and a half. Anne Hathaway goes to ground. Valentini into counter ruck. Wales still have it though. My takeaways from the rugby today is get rid of Damien McKenzie for the All Blacks and get rid of Anne Hathaway for the Welsh. Hang on, wait a minute. So Discord last night, after I left, you guys stayed on and UFC fell asleep on you? Is that what you're saying? That's hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. Inside the last minute of this match, Wales have dominated possession in the last 10 minutes, but they have failed to really threaten the try line at all, for the most part. Through the hands now, down this near touch line they go. Some space almost opens up, but this Wallabies defence... The Wallabies' defence has been immaculate as the ball spills out the back. It's towed through, but over the sideline. And I don't know if we even bother with the line out, to be honest. Time up on the clock. The siren sounds. And the referee says that will do us. Thank you so much. Nobody was interested in playing that line out. 25 points to 16. The Wallabies are victorious. Oh, come on. They're going to play the line out. Nobody wants to play the line out. Seriously. Nobody cares anymore. The Wallabies have won. Deserved victors. Excuse me. Deserved victors. They've played the line out for what it's worth. Jumped the gun. This game's still going. Through the hands, Wales. The ball's held up for the Wallabies. It goes to ground. It won't release. And that will be the match. Now it's over. Hey, look, I've got to tell you. What a win for the Wallabies. What a win. Honestly. Great performance. 25 points to 16. It was far from dominant. It was far from silky smooth. But there were some positives there for this new era of Wallabies rugby. Concern, no less with the crowd itself. The turnout, 35,000 for an Australia versus Wales random international. Basically. I mean, this isn't a Bledisloe Cup caliber match. No offense to the Welsh. So 35,000 for a supposed dead sport in this country is not a bad turnout at all. Exactly, James. Exactly. It's better than the 40 points to 6 flogging the Wallabies copped last time. I'm quite impressed, honestly. Lots of debutants, new coach. I would say, in fairness, that because what I'm doing at the moment is I'm now comparing that Wallabies Wales game to the All Blacks England game, and in fairness, England are a slightly different prospect to Wales. No offense to the Welsh, but I was I've got to say that I was probably more impressed with the Wallabies tonight than I was the All Blacks. The All Blacks were a little bit of a shambles. We're very lucky to get away with the win, I thought. The Wallabies, that was a decent first hit out. Obviously, there were a lot of, you could nitpick a lot of issues still, but for their first hit out, not bad. Yes, indeed. Still a lot to do. Speaking of still a lot to do, me here, Wasted World of Sports HQ. I'll show you what I have been working on for those who might have missed it. Now, this is obviously far from the finished product. I've still got a lot of... At the moment, I've basically got lights just on the floor. So I'll be getting the new lights. I've got these new studio lights. So I'll be getting those set up properly. And I'm actually going to finally make use of, like, the green screen and the green walls. I went to all the effort of having the walls in the studio painted green for the sake of using a green screen, and then I've just never used it. Like, ever since I've been in this new studio, I've never used the green screen. So I'm actually now working towards it. So I can show you, for those interested, I can give you a quick sample. Now, as I said, this is far from the finished product. So far, as you can see, like, I've still got a lot of work to do with the color calibration and whatnot on the green screen. We've got to put the lights in the right position. But this is where I've managed to get so far with the new setup. So a lot of I've still got a lot of work to do, but it's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to it. Finally making use of all this gear that I've spent the money on it, right? Why am I not using it? So a little something that I'm working towards here at HQ. I can put Joe Biden in there and debate him, and I would win. I would win too. Shit, hang on. Oh, no, I would have to go the opposite. I would have to flip the angle, wouldn't I? I was just wondering if I could actually cheers myself right now, but no, I would have to flip one of the videos, wouldn't I? Oh well. Bottoms up. So, there you go. That's a little something that I'm working towards. The James, Wasted World of Sports All-Star there, forever on the posts. I had to switch up the layout of the Wasted World of Sports All-Star field, and I still can't fit you all in. Which is a good, as a streamer, as a content creator, it's a good problem to have. I'll be honest. It is a fabulous problem to have. I still can't fit you all on the field. I've gone to a new format. You basically, you can't even tell that there's a footy field under it. I may as well not have the footy field. I should just have names and the jerseys. There's probably not really much point. But anyway, James, the point that I was heading towards there is you've still got your position there on top of the goalposts. It's just a little harder to tell. The James says, Dan, do you think Damien Priest loses against Seth and quits Judgment Day? I'm afraid so. I don't want that to be the case. I would love for Damien Priest to have a very long run with the title and still leave Judgment Day, but a long run with the title. But yeah, I get the feels that he was only ever meant to be a transitional champ, and yeah, it pains me to say that they're wasting him I feel like that's probably the case. I gotta say, I don't like it, but it's probably how it is. $10, right? Okay, so we've got 3 hours to kill. Excuse me. We've got 3 hours to kill before the Springboks and Ireland game. So that'll be interesting. Oh, by the way, Waste of Water Sports, we made 3,000 subscribers. It happened. The 3K has been hit. So thank you very much for that. Cheers. There's also a new song that we've got ready to drop, all about James Tedesco and his athletically sized ass. So I'm just waiting for a Roosters game to unleash that one on everybody. I might not be doing the games tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I might not be able to do the games tomorrow. 1 o'clock in the morning for Springboks versus Ireland. And believe me, Springboks versus Ireland, it will be worth getting up for. Do Money in the Bank. I've just said I might not make the rugby league games because of what I'll be up to. But Money in the Bank starts even earlier. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, tomorrow is a bit of a... Who knows yet? Anything could happen. You never know. I would say fairly safely there'll be no Money in the Bank. In all honesty, it's hard to get through. Honestly, it's hard to get through. Even the UFC, like, I would love to cover UFC events. Sometimes it's just so hard sometimes, honestly, to branch out. I don't know. I'm probably doing a shocking job explaining it, but yeah, it's just it's difficult. It's difficult. I think it's safe to say that in 2024, at least in 2024, the breadwinner of the Waste of Water Sports channel would be NRL. I think that's a fair assessment. I'd love to expand into other things, but in between work and the different hours of things, and yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. And look, I'm just spitballing at the moment. I'm just killing time. I'm just rambling. I'm talking nonsense. I'm thinking out loud. I wanted to do the cricket. I really wanted to do some of the T20 World Cup, but it was just ungodly hours that those games were on, and some of the games were on during the week, and at the end of the day, you've got to work, right? You've got to do your 9 to 5 because that's what pays the bills. Anyway, don't mind me. So that's what's happening anyway. All behind the scenes here at the Waste of Water Sports. We're working towards a few different things, and finally setting up the green screen properly and making use of it is just one of those things. So keep an eye out for that. I won't launch it until it's perfected. but it'll be there eventually. The green screen, and it's going to give so much screen real estate as well, which I think will be good for like. I think a green screen setup would be great for screens like this, where real estate is of the essence. It'll just free up a lot of space. So, yeah, it'll be cool. Looking forward to it. All right, well, I'll tell you what, if there's nothing else in the chat room, I might take my leave here and have a nice little snooze. I reckon I've definitely got to have a little nana nap before the Springboks Island game. A nice little cheeky nap for an hour or so before the Springboks in Ireland. 3 hours. It'll be in 3 hours' time. South Africa versus Ireland as the rugby internationals continue. Ugh. So if there's nothing else in the chat room, I think I will take my leave. And we'll see you back here, for those that make it. We'll see you back here in 3 hours' time. Springboks versus Ireland. It's the top of the world rugby table clash. It's the number 1 ranked side versus the number 2 ranked side. Springboks versus Ireland. Coming up on the Wasted World of Sports. A couple of hours' time. Thank you so much for your company. For this one, Wallabies too good for Wales in the end. 25 points to 16. A very thoroughly deserved victory for the Wallabies. Thank you so much, everyone. Catch you very, very soon. Springboks Island, as I said, coming up. Until then, cheers. Bloody microphone's falling over. That's something else I need to fix here in the studio as well. I need a nice, sturdy microphone stand. So I'll work on that too. All right. Cheers, everyone.